Well, hello, Shiners. How you doing? I had to get you some music going. You know how I do it. I like to fire you up with this. Oh, come on in the lighthouse. Look at all the light. Yes, it's your boy, Cy Emery, a.k.a. Coach Cook, inviting you in for another episode of Release the Light. Release the Light is a positive platform dedicated to encouraging you to shine, to be your best self, to spread all of your positive energy upon the earth. What's that positive energy, Coach? Love, joy, peace, patience, meekness, kindness, faithfulness, and self-control. On today's episode of Release the Light, we're going to talk about that's how we win. That's how we win. But before I dive into that, let me dive into this. Welcome, new subscribers. Oh my goodness. Woo. Thank you. You're the one that makes this channel go. I tell you, although I get all riled up, it's because it's growing, because you like and you share the videos. You make comments, and now others are invited in. So thank you guys. And if this is the first time you've tuned into Release the Light, smash that subscribe button and become a shiner. I would love to have you as part of our tribe. I thank you in advance. Now, that's how we win. This comes from a combination of things that happened today. Sorry, I keep hitting the table and shaking the camera. Well, my pastor hit a line in his message to the congregation today. And he talked about how young people call us old heads and OGs. And all of the old guys and so forth and so on. And he kind of summed it up with, we old guys, we got a lot of wisdom that we can pass on if young people would just listen. We old guys, we've been through a few things. And we'd like to share that with younger individuals if they give us the opportunity. So just don't brush us off as OGs and old school and all, because old school has a lot of wisdom. So then I go out to, and I kept that, I was like, yeah, that's really true. So then I go out to dinner. If you follow me on social media, very rarely do I post a picture of like my meal. But I did, so you'll see me out there with like a whole big slab of ribs. And as I'm leaving, the one guy is talking across the table to another guy. And he said, I have this 13-year-old son, and he plays basketball. Ooh, my ears perked up. And he said, I challenged him one day. I asked him, how do you win? So his son thought for a moment, and he said, well, Dad, defense. He said, no. Scoring wins. You got to outscore the other team to win. And I said, okay, well, yeah, that's a pretty good analogy. So on my way out the door, I brushed the guys I walked past him. I said, yeah, just tell him if he wins every quarter, he won't lose a game. The guy looked and said, yeah. And so now I'm out in my car. And I started thinking about that young kid at 13. Learning that scoring is very important in any sport, and he played basketball. And I thought about the Reverend saying how young people, they kind of push us aside a little bit. We're old school, and we're OGs, and that's my old guy. And now it came into view. How do we win? when the ball stops bouncing for us. See, I used to be good back in my day. Oh, man. D1 hooper. What happens when you can't run across the goal line to score a touchdown or leap up in the end zone, catch the pass, and score? What happens? How do we win later? How do we go on when I can't slap shot it through the net anymore? I can't shoot that three. How do we win? See, because we old guys, we still winning. Say it again, coach. Old school is still winning. The OGs, we still winning. See, along the way, what happens when that big contract, you don't have that big contract no more. See, most people think money make them happy. Money's a good start, but there's people jumping off buildings with a full bank account. See, you need to have that inner peace. You need to have some of that love, joy, some of those fruits of the Spirit planted deep inside as you were making that money, even before you were making that money. See, what happens when your trophy wife leaves you or trophy husband? He's gone. How do you still win? I'm going to leave that out there for a minute. So you got to have a sense of purpose in here. And even as a kid growing up, my mom put that sense of purpose in my heart. That your light, your God lives in your heart. And you got to take him with you wherever you go. So that when that ball don't bounce for you, can't shoot that three no more. When you don't have that big contract, when that trophy wife or trophy husband walks out on you, you can still win. I tried to instill that in some of my basketball players. I think I probably broke every rule in the book as a teacher and a coach, but I didn't care. My Jewish principal would come in the locker room and say, keep doing what you're doing, because I see a change in these boys. We pray before the game, we pray after the game. Not trying to turn anyone anyway, but this is how we're going to do things here. And it was so. Today I go on Facebook and one of my former basketball players posted where his son was getting baptized. Come on, coach. When we become OGs and old gangsters and old school, see, we can still win if we depend on him. If we bend our knees and call out his name and say, I need you, or I thank you for bringing me this far. Every time we call his name, you can still win. That's how we win today. That's how we OGs, we old school, old guys, and old girls. That's how we can still win, by calling on his name. Every day we win by thanking him, praising him, giving honor and glory to him, and try to do something in God's name that's going to bring him glory. All right. Thanks, guys, for listening. That's how we win, by showing that God is a big part of our life, and we thank him every day, and we call his name, and we win. Don't forget, Blurred Pains on Amazon. Show me some love. Get a copy. Hey, direct message me. I'll tell you how you can get an autograph copy from me. All right? This is your boy Cy Emery saying, let your light shine. Let it shine bright for the whole world to see. Goodbye for now. and God bless.